We're starting our first session. For this session, we're going to use two setups. And you can see it as one setup because the colors are very similar for both, but we're going to use this side of the wall first, and then we will move to this side. So we're trying to achieve a monochromatic look, really bright and airy, with colors such as beige, white, and gray. Jennifer, our gorgeous model, is actually wearing blue, and I decided to go for blue color to add a little bit of pop. So that color is going to pop among all the monochromatic tones that I'm using for both of my setups. As far as my lighting, we're using natural light, natural window light, and my window light, as you can see, is on this side of my setup, which will work perfectly for boudoir photography because side lighting is one of the best lighting for boudoir. So with our first setup, I'm going to use hand-painted backdrop with a little bit of texture, and I'm using just a white seamless paper that creates a little bit of texture on the floor. So this is a very trendy setup that we're going to use for standing poses, and we will incorporate a stool in a little bit as well. On this side of the setup, I have this beautiful couch, white couch, and this couch will help me to create some laying poses, also sitting poses. And I have two plants over here, again, just to create a little bit of color pop in my images that I can also actually use as my foreground if I move it and position it in front of my camera. So let's start. And sorry, I forgot about my floor. This is another hand-painted backdrop that I'm using for my floor, just to again avoid any extra colors in my setup to create that monochromatic look, and I think it will match the overall furniture and props that I have within my setup. So let's start from standing poses, but before I start the session, I want to go over my equipment that I'm using for this shoot. So let me grab my camera really quick. I'm using my DSLR Nikon D850 camera with a 70-200 lens. That's pretty much it, just one camera, one lens, and natural light. So it's a pretty simple setup and pretty simple lighting solution. So let's start from standing poses, leaning against that side of the wall. And you're gonna be facing me. Perfect. So what I want you to do is bend your knee, move it kind of like forward. Yeah, perfect. Push your hip to the side. Beautiful. Bend one of your elbows, bring it up. Yeah, that's beautiful. Actually, I like that. Okay, so I positioned Jennifer sideways to my window light so that the light would fall on her curves, on triangles that we're trying to create with the pose that we're going for, and the light will transition into shadow, and that will create really flattering dynamic image. So we have lots of natural light here in the room, so the shadows are not going to be really deep, really dark. There's going to be a really smooth transition between highlights and shadows, and with this type of lighting we'll achieve really smooth, airy, beautiful images with our gorgeous Jennifer. So bring your foot just a little bit closer to another one. Gorgeous. And if you can try to arch your back for the shot. Perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and take my first test shot. I'm going to go for a full body shot, so that's going to be my first shot. Perfect. And then I'm gonna capture a medium shot. And I'll go for a close-up shot, so you can just, Jennifer, look at me and bring one of your hands closer maybe to your face, or yeah, right there. because it's going to be a really close-up shot. Not really, but a medium shot, I would say, but with a focus on your face. Okay, and now I'm going to move to this side and I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, just to compare which angle would work the best for this pose. I love that. Hold it for me, please. Perfect. Very good. Perfect. Okay, the images look pretty already. I would just go ahead and bump up my eyes, so just a little bit, because the lighting is changing constantly. That's one of the disadvantages working with natural window light, because it may constantly change and you have to adjust your camera settings accordingly. So let's continue with our next pose, and I want you to turn facing the wall. Okay, your face is going to be slightly facing the window, and with this shot I'm going to focus mainly on your back and on your booty. Okay, so what if you cross your legs like this, and on 3 you're just gonna stand on your tippy toes. So for now I want you to relax. Perfect. Let's work on position of your hands, so, and a little bit closer to that side of the wall, so you would be in my frame. Okay, so let's do maybe one arm over here, the other one, yeah, and this one, what if you bring it up, yeah, like that. So don't bend your knee for the shot, you're just going to elevate your body and standing on tippy toes on 3. Okay, yeah, just like that, but lower it for now. Perfect. All right. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more time. Perfect. Beautiful. Very good. I actually like how you just turned, Jennifer, so I'll capture that position as well. I just want the arm that is further away from me to be more visible. So this arm, yeah, a little bit more. Perfect. And that the other one maybe lower, kind of like going down. No, actually, and bend it. Yeah, right there. Okay, perfect. So let me try to capture that. And I'm going for a medium shot. Okay, let me see how my light is. And one more time. Now close your eyes. Yeah, perfect. Love it. And I'm gonna go for a full body shot. Okay, beautiful. That's so pretty. All right. Okay, so from here we're gonna do another shot of you leaning against this wall. So ideally, of course, we have to position our subject sideways to the window. Now she's going to actually face the window, so, but we'll see if that flattens her beautiful features. We will reposition her, but I want to still try the pose and see how it works. Okay, so just lean against the wall. Okay, yeah, like that. Perfect. And maybe bring one of your arms up. Beautiful. And this one maybe bend a little bit, like you're leaning. Yeah, perfect. And the leg, I would bring it closer. Perfect. Okay, let's see how that looks in the photograph. Do you think you can bring it even closer? Yeah, or I know that kind of helps you to balance. Beautiful. Very good. All right, and let me just capture from a different angle. Close your eyes, feel the pose. Beautiful, very good, love it. Perfect. All right, I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. All right, so with this type of setup, you can go for standing poses and rotate your subject in relation to the wall. So let's say we can start from our subject facing the wall, then sideways. You can lean sideways to the wall. we're not going to go for all the poses. I just want to show you. Yeah, sideways to the wall and then facing the wall. And then leaning against the other wall. So that, or completely away from the wall if that's something that you want to go for. You can position your subject sitting on the floor. And I actually want to try that just for one shot because I want to capture the texture of the paper that I have on the floor and just have one extra shot from the setup, okay? So sit down, maybe like with both legs bent. And I have to keep in mind positioning you in a way that light would fall nicely on you. So maybe completely facing the camera or just slightly towards the light, like 45 degrees. Yeah, right there. Okay, and you can bring this leg down, like tuck it in. Yeah, perfect. And keep this, yeah, a little bit in. So this is a pretty pose. It's a very, like for all my clients, that would be one of the most popular and best-selling poses because it's very easy to achieve for different body types. And with this pose, we can create variety of triangles. So we have one triangle here, one triangle there. Then by bending elbows, we're creating extra more 2 triangles. It's very elegant and we can even turn it into really powerful pose. For example, if she closes her eyes, lips slightly apart, breathing through her mouth, that looks very sensual and the pose is very elegant. Now, if you bring one of your arm over here, like perfect, and bring the knee in, yeah, like that, and look straight into the camera and give that powerful, very confident look. So look at this camera. Gorgeous. So, and with one and the same pose, we can achieve a variety of looks depending on what your client's personality is or what you're going for. This pose perfectly works for nude images. And because it's just covering everything that needs to be covered and it still looks very elegant. So let me go ahead and take one shot from this pose. Beautiful. Let me make sure that the lighting is still okay and I think it's good. Perfect. And now let's go for that very sensual look. Yeah, like that. Perfect. That's beautiful. I like how you're arching your back. Arch more. Gorgeous. Love it. Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much, Jennifer. All right, we will incorporate stool and then we'll move to our next setup. So let me bring that stool really quick. Okay, so with this stool, what we can do is maybe, what if we sit, I want you to, yeah, either 45 degrees, that would work perfectly. So, but switch legs. I want this leg to be extended and this one to be bent. Perfect. Let me see how that looks from the side. Okay, you're a little bit outside my frame, so I'm just gonna move the stool closer to that side of the wall. Okay, somewhere here. All right, that's cute. Perfect. So, and I need to see, yeah, your other hand. So either on, perfect. So as you can see, we're creating 1 triangle, 2 triangle, 3 triangles. Even if we bend this leg even more, that's some sort of a V or a triangle. We're taking advantage of a natural triangle of the neck and the chin. If we turn her a little bit this way, that's perfect. And we're showing beautiful curves of her body. So I think it's a pretty pose that would also work for a variety of body types. The only thing that I would adjust is I need to see your foot a little bit better. I think it's still covering a little bit. Can you step on that, the part that is folding? Yeah, it's impossible. Or bring it closer a little bit to the stool. Yeah, I think, yeah, because of the folds and the texture, it won't allow me to see the food, but that's fine. I think it's still pretty. But in general, a very important rule in photography, you don't cut off on joints. So feet and hands, they should be visible in the photograph if you're going for that full body shot. And I'm gonna go arch your back. That's pretty. Perfect. Okay, and now I want you to sit on the stool completely, move it away from the wall. Okay, what if you sit something like, kind of like this, sideways, more sideways towards the window. Okay, one leg lower than another one. Perfect. Yeah, right there. Okay. I like that, but I think I would move this leg a little bit higher. Yeah. Let's see how that looks. Bend your arm just a little bit right there. And do you think you can position this foot from here? Or if you bring it lower, this one, then you can lower that down. Yeah, like that. Is it comfortable? And just a little bit of, no, maybe this one is straight and that one is bent. Yeah, like that. No, you can straight them, completely straight. Yeah, that this one is bent. Yeah, right there. Perfect. And this leg closer to the stool. Perfect. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. And one little adjustment, I feel like I need to move this leg a little bit. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I want the knees, yeah, to face this direction as well. Yeah. Yeah, like that is perfect, or over here. Yeah, that's beautiful, love it. Okay, I like that better. Let me go for a lower angle. Medium shot. Perfect. Very good. And I'll move to the side. Very good. Perfect. Love it. All right, thank you. All right, we're done with this setup. We're going to move everything to the side and we'll take advantage of what we have on the other side. So let's reset.